Hi everybody, thanks again for watching my YouTube video vlog. So today I actually want to show you a little cool project that I was working on, and it's that there, my front manual gate. I ended up basically installing these wood slats across to create some additional privacy, and I can give you a brief tour, and I think it adds some cute, charming character. So what I ended up doing was that I measured this to be approximately about 45 inches or so, and I used a miter saw to cut a regular fence right there, regular fencing, which is approximately about 8 feet tall. So I ended up trimming this down with the miter saw. No, it's just miter saw. And I calculated there are approximately about 36 pieces or so based on the length of the fence. Once I computed that, I was able to determine how many slats I needed, and then I ended up using some piping material, spray paint, you'll see here. And so what I did was, where's my finger? Where's my finger? Okay, there it is, there it is. So I used some piping, metal material, spray painted it black, then used some shears to cut them into small pieces, and use that to secure the wooden slats to the fence. Pretty easy project. Probably took me about 4 hours just by myself. A few tips when you're trying to create this privacy fence gateway here is these fence slats, instead of cutting one by one, probably combine 3 or so together. And you want to make sure you're using the same slat measurement. So let's say if this is your initial cut, then you want to take this to use as your guide to cut all the remaining pieces. Okay, and once you've taken care of that, then you're able to install. And I would say you need to have somebody to help you. So that's probably why it took me 4 to 5 hours to complete it. 4 to 5 hours, not 45 hours. 4 to 5 hours to complete the install, because I had to support the board itself and then position the metal piece and then screw in the bolt. I'll actually show you. I'm just being lazy here. Give me a second. Let me open up my fence. I didn't want to open up my fence, but you're making me have to. Okay. Okay, so here you go. The reason why it took me 4 to 5 hours is because I only have 2 sets of hands. In this case, I only have one hand free. So what I did is I ended up measuring this piping piece material here. It's probably about maybe 4 inches long, spray painted it, and then bent it according to the shape of this iron rod here. And then I also spray painted the screws as well. Let it all dry, bent it, had to screw this on here while supporting this wood piece. Once I secured that, then I ended up going down there screwing another one to secure this bottom piece. And then I was able to come back up here to the top, screw that in, and screw the bottom in. The system. So originally I was measuring down below here, measuring up, and then I realized, you know, I'm pretty good with eyeballing, estimating, and so I just estimated it, eyeballed all these pieces, and as you can see, they're all pretty level and pretty straight. So this is my fence from the street. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, I think it's pretty clever. Creates privacy. And then there's my fence that continues along that way with the landscaping in the back. So hopefully you found this video informative, or maybe not. Sorry, I already completed the project, so I'm just not going to show you all the different sets, but that's what I did. So